Hello and welcome to History Check, our brand new recap show that recaps the events of our previous session of our Bards and Nobles campaign that takes place Fridays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at twitch.tv/D&D Rollcall. So where we last left off, after a turbulent battle against Roulette, a vicious spirit that had been plaguing the city, and a heartfelt goodbye to Solomon, who had been taken by Paylor to continue his trials to becoming a paladin. Our heroes began the journey back to the steam vents, the inn and bar at which they were staying. On the way back, Sorn, in love in his heart trying to give Chet and Morena some time together, gave Chet some money in order to take Morena out on a lovely dinner date, which went about as well as you expect. Awkwardness, a hole-in-the-wall restaurant, meeting up with a Leonin who had been squatting there and cooking food and he didn't own the place. But love was shared and good food was had, although awkwardly, and while at the same time Sorn had encountered a new friend, a satyr monk named Hemnes, and after drinking with Hemnes had formed a kinship with him over his ways of life and alcohol. To which Morena and Chet rejoined back at the bar, and Morena also began to enjoy the alcohol that Sorn and Hemnes had been enjoying. Chet, on the other hand, continued his work to prepare his masterclass, which was happening the following afternoon. After a night of revelry within the group, they all went to bed. Sorn stayed the night with Hemnes, and Chet stayed the night with Morena. After a intimate and relaxing moment of Morena giving Chet a massage, Chet felt the past wash away and felt a new clearness in his mind and a new compassion and connection with Morena. In the morning, Sorn and Hemnes got up early and ate and ate and ate, to which Sorn was visited by a feeling and a calling from Thor, letting him know that Hemnes was one to be trusted and one that could join the ranks of Sorn on their journey throughout the world to right the wrongs and protect the world from demons. After going back to the table, Chet had been given inspiration from Sorn to not let those you care about go and to grab hold of what you can before they're gone, because you never know when they'll be taken from you. Chet, feeling this emblazonedness and within him, went to Morena, and from there, love blossomed. That's the best way and the only way I'm going to put that. Watch the episode if you want to see how that went down. After their hour or so alone together, the group rejoined, and after formal, more introductions, getting to know Hemnes, the group traveled off to the school to where Chet was going to have to prepare his speech, give it to the council, and then formally give it to the school. On the way there, after being formally initiated into the Stormbreakers, Hemnes and the rest of the group were visited by the one, the only Fox, who informed Hemnes that he had plans for the group and asked for their help in order to finally dispatch Bellington's soul back down to the Nine Hells where it belongs after they had mistakenly given him the wrong one in the past. After Fox said farewell, the group made their way, finally, to the school, to which Chet went off on his own for a while, and the group found new treats and sweets around and explored the grounds until they came to the amphitheater to which Chet was going to give his speech and masterclass, which went amazingly well. Chet knocked it out of the park. The school loved him. He really showed his knowledge, and through all his charismatic nature and true poise and knowledge about the School of Enchantment Magic, was given a professorship at the school, to which Chet could return and continue or start teaching, depending on how you look at it, at the school whenever he deemed fit. The group shared laughter and drinks and excitement for Chet's new achievement in scholastics. But things were cut short when a hitman sent by Fallister Gray, the man who had taken Bella, Chet's first and true love, from him, came onto the scene and shot Chet square in the chest, causing him to fall bleeding onto the ground. The group, stunned, silent, unable to take what had just happened before them. And that's where we ended that session. And I'm so excited to get back to the next one, happening, like I said, this Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at twitch.tv/DND Roll Call. Until next time, your history has been checked.